What up, what up? If you missed last time and you're watching the VOD, you just clicked on this for some reason. We've seen Habachi a few times. And then since then I practiced a bit and saw Hibachi again. Still can't kill it. Still fucking stuck at like 5 to 10%. This shit's so hard. We're getting there though. We're at a point where the consistency of the stages is going up. In practice, killing Hibachi's like 50-50. So it really is just getting better at that fight. Eventually, it'll go through and it's all good. I gotta make sure, yo, what up, Synchro? Yo, let's see. Did we fix the doubling last stream? I had this cool thing up and then my dumbass didn't realize that this shit was like doubling all the chat the entire time and it was huge. So you'd put a chat message in and it'd just be ba da 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 da. Looks like that's doing good now. I just throwing this up again. This is Bath's event, Scorching Hot Relay. This is in like 2 weeks. This is why we're trying to kill Hibachi so that we can attempt to kill Hibachi at this thing. Really, I just want to see, like, make it to Hibachi at that event. But, if we can get a kill before then, that would be friggin' sweet. But we really gotta find the exact consistency points, find all the pain points that cause trouble, and then grind the crap out of those. Right, so we're gonna see where this first quarter goes. Or not. Machine ate a quarter. Akeda ripping me off 25 cents already. There we go. I messed with BS. I was really thinking about swapping BS. But there's just too many problems they have in things like the tank that's giving us trouble in 1-4. That's even more annoying on BS because you don't have the shot damage that this ship has. I'm like, the amount of benefits that the B ship has, it's just not worth taking it over. How like easier to use and effective this one is, and just how much damage it does. I've been wanting to be convinced to play the B ship. Like find some spot that like makes it so it's way easier than playing this one. Even if I have to learn other sections better. I think this one just does everything good. So we stick with it. Plus like the move speed is a big deal. I'm finding like it's more unwieldy. Like if you're tapping while unfocused on this ship, it feels really, really weird, even with the like input delay really good. However, you really need it to macro. You really, really want to be able to macro things, and macroing them while having a straight shot while shooting is such a big thing to have. Like B ship, you have to control it. C ship is not good. C ship, you can't focus everything at once, so the damage is really bad. I have seen though, I've seen like people clear EX with the C ship though. I don't know if it changes when you have that. Alright, let's see if we get messed up on the first run by this thing. I got tired of dealing with the last pattern, so I just point blank really aggressively at the start now. So we just see the last one for as short a time as possible. And we found that sitting in this like middle third is much easier than like swinging side to side. Yo, thank you DMC. Oh, thank God that chat isn't doubling like it was before. That stuff was driving me nuts. I think it was just something as dumb as me having like 2 of them up. But now it's all good. We're back in the waiting room. I got to a point where stage 1 to 3, very, very, very rarely were you ever making a mistake there. So it becomes like the stage 4 waiting room until the stage 4 mid boss. to which you have to like wake up again. But at least what that means is the amount of like places we have to worry about are restricted down. It'd be funny if we get clipped here after saying that. But the actual any like pain points are restricted to only like second half stage 4, parts on stage 5. So while it's like a pain needing to get through like 1 through 3 over and over again, I would prefer that rather than having like, I mean, it's no like Tatsugen O, where you have to fall asleep for like 40 minutes and then lock in. This one, we just have to remember to lock in on the 4 mid-boss. Or the 4 tank before the mid-boss, where the B is. As long as we do that, we're good. There's only like 2 parts on the stage of 4 that are an issue, but the mid-boss is a real problem. I went through making sure that I like knew exactly what patterns you can make on the 4 mid-boss. What I end up finding is you want to be streaming into the middle of it whenever it locks you into your big stream. Alright, we'll see today if we completely forget about this. You want to wait for him. And then blast it down here, it puts yourself in a really good spot. If you break it early, you'll pop your hyper, or you pop your bomb, and then the bomb's like one of the top corners of the screen. I always worry about getting clipped by that attack, but it's never happened yet. So we just don't worry about it until it does. We're getting clipped here. I've been worried, see those red shots, how they rotate like that? The first attack of Hibachi's like last pattern, you have to dodge like one thing right like that to set up the whole pattern. I've been having a lot of trouble with that. I think it's from thinking too far ahead and not like dodging the immediate thing. Like you have to stop worrying about the route, and you have to stop like just thinking about the route and hoping the route works good. You have to snap back. You have to start thinking whenever you're at like a dodging point. Otherwise you just play dead forever until you get tagged and then you wake up again. You're lucid again. This one, I'm glad this stage isn't a problem. Like learning... It's the same thing with like DOJ when I was learning that for the first time. I think like stage 3 was gonna be like the huge spike, or like you drop a lot of runs. We still can drop runs, but like hasn't really been happening. I've been trying to be a lot more careful on the boss, like extra careful. Here I found if we wait here, we sit in the lane, then we kill all the Zakos coming in, it's like one less dodge we have to do. I think I cemented exactly how I like doing this section. Like we hang out here until we kill the boat for sure. And then head back. We don't have any like residual blue bullets from the boat. Same thing here. We sit on the side till the boat's dead, and you don't have to worry about the blue spreads at all, because the blue spreads like create a good lane for you. And you don't have to deal with like boats getting any shots out that linger. Because these pink shots go really fast, but the blue ones linger there forever. And the boat, we just found this exact timing. Just wait for like the initial wave of white. Goes from the bottom of the screen to the top of the bomb. As soon as that's done, you can swap over to the next one. Not really a problem. I think we did do... We're gonna see that hump on the life bar. You're gonna see if that damage triggers this. Yeah, I think it is damage based. But like at this point, it's only like shooting one off. We want to kill that faster. We're waiting for 2 explosions. Now that turret's done. These, because we only killed the 2 turrets, these don't fire, but I have seen them like fire off a shot whenever we're killing the turret up ahead. I'm not sure how that happens, but it's usually only like 1 shot, not even like the whole wave. I don't think it's an issue. Like here, it didn't happen at all. Sometimes I worry about if I need to get this phase a little bit better. I don't have an exact route for how I do those, but they're so easy to control at this point in the game. It's not a problem. What I do know is we always want to stick here on the right and go left, just because you sweep every single Zako in one motion, you don't have to cut back, and then you kill everything else. I also found after this turret's dead, instead of waiting for the enemy to spawn, we're killing the Zakos first and then we react to it spawn. Just slightly extra bullets that we don't have to worry about. Like anything that we could route around and then not have to worry about for the rest of the run is nice. Like here I was thinking of getting some motion for, but it's so easy to cut through them. And if something goes wrong, they're slow enough you can react to it. And the boss though, I started being a little greedy on the point blank on the boss just to make it so we don't have to dodge one extra wave. We're gonna see if that's good or not. If we get clipped right now, we're gonna go back. Instead of trying to point blank the entire time or being safe, we'll point blank to here. And then in between each one, you can get like a tiny bit in. And then at the final wave, you get back in. So you're really only missing it for a little bit. I stopped hitting it for a touch there. I don't think we kill it in time. Nah, we do. Luckily that one's been consistent. Same as this. As soon as these blue bullets come in, we just sit on top of its next blue bullets. It point blanks it entirely. Here we just hang out as long as we can. And now it's dead. I kept trying to mess. I kept trying to mess with the safe spot. But I'm really bad at it. I'm gonna do that before the event at the end of the month. Because you can't really do that last pattern without a resource. It gets incredibly crazy. So I gotta learn for backup in case you like get clipped somewhere and bomb. So, like that's the waiting room. Stage 1 through 3. This start here is not bad. We gotta wake up a tiny bit though, just to make sure we don't do any routing errors. As long as we do everything right. There's not really any dodging we have to do till one specific tank. And it's gonna be after this section. So right now I have to wake up for a sec. We've been just following the route, but now here we have to both kill this. And we need to get up there. We're trying in the middle now, so we get better angle. I think we got the B. I went a little slow there, but that doesn't matter. This ship is so fast you could compensate. Wait for the purple shots. This one I worry about slightly, but it's adjustable, so you don't have to sweat it. I keep doing dumb things on this stream, so we hold down all the way. Now we're just gonna tap. We're not gonna try to get aggressive and get any damage in early. We're just trying not to die. We're gonna go like up and over. Dude, I knew it. It's always this shit. Alright, we're gonna keep going just because it's first run. But I found that if the blue, you have to dodge one wave of the blue and hold it for the whole way. And then you can hyper. And it puts you in a position to deal with the next section easier. The problem I'm finding that's been like absolutely fucking murdering me is if the blue wave, you have to move a lot to the left in order to like initially get in it. If you do that, then you have to do diagonal dodges, which like diagonal is usually good for space, but for like tight, fast dodges where you like, you have to look ahead at them, I have issues with. Oh, we went one off, that's fine. So we're just gonna keep it going. We technically can still see Hibachi, we just missed the 1-up, which is pretty much kills that entirely. But we need to make sure we could do this part right. I found I need to be at half screen there. That like causes any like anomalies in the Zako shots to not kill us. Wait for these to come in fast. So we could kill this turret on the top left. I found we could just sit in that second wave there. We don't have to do one more dip into the right enemy. I forgot to kill that. That's fine. We want to be holding our shot just so it could barely kill these and then go left. It makes any weird Zako shots not be a problem. Here, the fixed angles from the pink shots don't seem to be too big of a problem because of where it's positioned. We gotta go really slow. I went too fast, so... Okay, we're good. Alright. We go back. Alright, anybody who showed up, check this out. We got this Scorching Hot Relay. This is Bass event. It's happening at the end of the month. For some reason, I picked DOJ. Yo, thanks for the good lucks. For some reason, I picked DOJ. Or SDOJ. I'm not trying to get consistent at killing Hibachi there, but I really want to see Hibachi there. So we're trying to get consistent at it. The main pain point we have to worry about is we need to worry about the stage 4 mid-boss. That thing has been haunting me. I tried finding like strats for if you have to end up hypering early. But if you have to hyper early, you have to make a similar dodge as at the start. Except you have to do that while you're also streaming the bullets behind you. So if you have to make any like micro adjustments the other way, you can't adjust the other way. But what I should actually be doing is just going for the initial one, and if it's not working out, just pop hyper immediately and then try to recover it. But the mid-boss is a real problem. Since we pretty much are always going to lose on Habachi 1 life, no matter what, because the stage 5 boss, the first phase, is eating all of your resources. It's eating like 2 hypers and 2 bombs. You're almost certainly going to either throw a mistake through the game, or... if we end up grabbing the bee, we'll just make sure we get all the bees on... Yeah, we'll just make sure we get all the bees in stage 4. Whoop. Most of the game doesn't have a resource drain, but the stage 5 boss, the first pattern, is really, really dicey without resources. And you have to use a lot even when you got them, and then you still have to perform. Maybe we did get all of them. So getting that extra extend on the stage 4 is crazy, crazy important. And not dying before stage 5 boss is a pretty huge deal. Because if we go in with like 1 death to the final boss, then you have to play really, really good, get through that first phase. If you ever want to see Hibachi, you won't see the requirement. See, this like middle third is so good. You just hug one side of it, and it does wonders for you. I was real worried this was just gonna stopgap a ton of runs. And I'll be like, woo, run through stage 1. But no, that seemed fine there. We got the big point bonus for the B. I don't remember if we got the B or not, actually. Yo, what up, what up? We are once again continuing to suffer through SDOJ. I saw Tom's X run, and they had in the description, like, after 120 hours of, like, pain and suffering, they got their Hibachi clear. I'm like, oh boy. We're gonna be in for a ride. I don't know exactly how many hours I'm in on this. It's definitely one of the most amount of time I've put into a game. But I've like stopped and restarted this a few times and only recently been like, alright, let's actually try to go for it this time. I got confidence from doing DFK Black Label. I'm like, hey, I got a TLB clear. That's cool. If we work really hard, we could get the... Ooh, I closed it entirely instead of resetting it. Oh, nope, we're back. I got false confidence from the DFK Black Label one. That Hibachi's crazy. Like, if you see Hibachi, you basically kill it. This one, you see Habachi with the right amount of resources, and then you hope and pray that things go good. I was practicing a lot of the final pattern, and I'm still not very good at it, but I have a better understanding of how not to blow up on it. You have to set up your resources quite right. Like, there's one pattern you can't dodge, there's one pattern you can dodge. You need to do absolutely everything in your power to not die on the dodgeable pattern early, or else you respawn in with the hyper. You have to blow your hyper immediately on the undodgeable pattern, then blow a bomb. You don't get any hyper usage. Here, if you you play extra safe and just make sure you die during the undodgeable section, you pop in with the hyper afterwards. And then you can hyper while you can actually dodge. My issue is the phase you can actually dodge gets really, really sketchy on if it'll give you one where you can or can't. You have to dump all your bombs so you go into that at 0 rank. If you fuck up and get the auto bomb, then you're losing so much rank loss. Anytime I've missed a Habachi clear, it's because I've gotten auto bombs with several bombs in stock. That's a thing I gotta keep remembering. I had it in my mind that if you wanted to kill Hibachi, you needed to do Hibachi perfect. But I've been seeing runs where they get through the entire first phase of Hibachi and still have a lot of health on Hibachi's first phase. So it loops around and they have to spend extra resources. But they're still able to clear, and it just all comes down to if you could dodge the last pattern well. If you dodge the last pattern fine, then it's cool. You can make a lot of mistakes on the first one or just not have a good first phase. But dodging the last one's like a crapshoot. Sometimes you get a pattern where you could last for 10 seconds. Sometimes you get double walled immediately. I get mad greedy for the point blank. I don't want to see any of this last pattern. I'm surprised I haven't been clipped by these anywhere. I'm not exactly sure. If you destroy the 2 pods on the side, you get shit for score. Or that matters in the scoring run. For us, we... Ay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about that first one. Sometimes it gives you that double pyramid spread. And you have to make you have to make a dodge with your shot. That's the one I'm terrified of, because if you you pretty much have to do quick dodge. You can't go through the first and then focus. I've been having trouble when it gives you that exact pattern. Probably just hold laser for it, and then you probably move just fast enough. Because the issue is the shit moves so fast you overshoot it really easily if you do one quick dodge. You're basically just guesstimating ooh, how far. I think you could hold laser there, and if you can, then it's really easy to fix. We gotta channel the early run energy. For some reason, last time we got Hibachi first run. Last time I was practicing this, we got Hibachi first run, and then we're just eating shit the rest of the runs. I need to see that Hibachi early, man. Just gotta make sure you keep the routing the same, that we're not going with the flow too much. Causing us to have to do unnecessary dodges anywhere. Any extra inconsistencies biting us in the ass over time. Luckily, like, stage 1 through 3, the only thing that's really doing that is the last pattern of this. Stage 1 boss last pattern that can potentially throw you a problematic pattern. It's nice that happens here and not in, like, end of stage 3. It'd be frustrating to, like, potentially get a shitty pattern on 3. What is the problem is we keep getting a shitty pattern on 4, the mid-boss. Mid-boss is giving me so many headaches. Yeah, extra greedy. So this time we're seeing with the laser if it gives us a shitty pattern if we are in a good spot. So it starts right. But we hold late. No, it didn't give us it that time. If it doesn't throw you that, then it's completely free. You just stay down there and you're fine. Nothing can hit you. It's really just if it throws us that double spread at the same time when you're locked into the lane. I have to make sure we don't make the Zakos do any patterns that give us any problems. They're so easy to dodge here that you could get complacent and just kind of do whatever. But then that's extra spots you could get clipped. I used to have so much trouble doing this, but I found if you just go late, like all the tanks are already here, then you can move in, and they won't point blank you immediately. Here I found we just wait for all these to be out. And then you sweep them on the bottom. I've been tagged by the tanks on the bottom left before. That gets kind of annoying. Yeah, instead of flooding around, we just need consistent movements like that. Not give us any problems. And if we always hold down there, it'll always dodge the first wave no matter what. I haven't been tagged by this ever. If you do not use the hypers there and you save the hypers for the boss, then it's way easier to get tagged there by silly things. Because you have to dodge the last pattern for some amount of time. Almost didn't pick that up. I used to have trouble on these guys, like never being able to kill them in time. Now we always kill them on point. I always wonder if I should actually point blank there, because you have to dodge the tanks on the left. But the thing is you can just kill this on the bottom of the screen by just sitting there with your shot. It's not an issue. Alright, let's make sure not to get this bomb too early. I keep seeing this bomb and wanting to go for it. What up, Soro? We're currently trying to see some Hibachis, but she's not wanting to see us because there's a stage 4 mid-boss in the way. That stage 4 mid-boss actually doesn't affect the Habachi requirement at all. But you're severely freaking handicapped. If we... You're like severely handicapped if you don't do the mid-boss. But I think that might be 100% static. On Romania, are you Romania, Schmupper? We are Romania rep. Right now, I'm currently repping, Oh. I'm currently repping the bottom of the ground every time I make it to the stage 4 mid-boss. That's where I end up being. I end up looking like the DOJ poster. Worry about the slowdown slightly here. The slowdown does like weird bursts. But I think it's probably fine. I found there's no spots where it's like not slowing down in a place where it's supposed to, I think. Alright, let's make sure we set this up correctly. We want that boat to die. Makes this so much easier. Now it's just the pink shots. We stay here on the right side, but that boat's gone. Now there's nothing else. Ah. So my dumbass was like, why are there bullets here? I forgot. Completely forgot we're just going right through. We have so much time, though, that it doesn't really matter. They're expecting you to, like, fight this normally. We just burst through it and are fine, but look at the health bar up top. See how that's kind of past that, like, down point? Yeah, we have these. Let's see if we have to actually dodge this for some time. It looks like... Looks like that's fine. I want to get that last turret. That's dodges I wouldn't want to make, but since that only happened because we didn't do the hyper bomb immediately. I don't know what you mean. Let's see if we end up on the right side here, so we're just gonna wait a bit. I found a lot of people, not this bomb. This bomb would just pick up whenever. But there's a bomb I see everybody float on the stage 5. And I always wonder why, because it's really hard to pick up later. I think if you have a bomb before you go to pick it up, and that section's like fairly scary, I think what you do is like you have that one bomb as an auto bomb backup. And then you pick it up later when things are way more clear. So if you get, like, tagged somewhere, you still have, like, a bomb available. You didn't just drop both of your bombs in the one you just picked up. Oh, we're too late. There we are. Let's try not to mess up on stage 4 mid-boss again. I think this time we're just focusing on hypering mad early. Like, if something goes slightly wrong, we're not just gonna wing it, we're just gonna go. I thought about doing the same strats we do here, but, not using the bomb on the last pattern. Like, if it would be worth using the hyper midway through. But I think the rank loss is probably important. How much damage did we do? We have to make a dodge. Nope, we don't. For the blue. We're gonna move down a little bit. I'm not sure if we come out of invuln, if we'll have any problems. Alright, that's pretty good. You see like 3 waves. That's about when you know you're good that you'll kill it. You don't want to dodge the rest of that whenever it becomes a problem. If you hyper like right away, and then it shoots its entire pattern, by the time your hyper's done, you still have to dodge a bit at the end. It gets really spooky. You always have an extra bomb you could chuck, but you really don't want to. Because this stage doesn't give you a bomb at all. Alright. We made it back to 4. We have to wake up again. We have to make sure that we're ready to do the mid-boss dodge. Not get killed by those tanks. If you leave those tanks alive while you try to kill this, you get a lot of issues. I always worry slightly about where I need to be positioning to this big ship, but it tends to die fine wherever you're at. Ooh. I think we missed the B, but we killed the ship on the right. The tank on the right is more important than anything else. Because we meet the B requirement on stage 1 through 3, you don't have to worry about that. It's strictly just meter now. Alright, let's not mess this up. I think that's good. So right here, we got a good pattern. I'm not sure what determines, like, which ones of those blue spikes come down. There, instead of dodging in, yo, what up, Metal Wolf? You missed it. We're on our second Hibachi run. We've already killed 2 of them. Also, I lied. We haven't seen to this point yet. We keep getting walled by the fucking mid-boss. Most of the places in this game, it's like fine to eat like a auto bomb and you can recover. Last stage is like a bomb pickup, so you'll have one. Plus Hibachi requirement. Ooh, I'm in the wrong spot. Let's fix our timing. Now we're good. Almost got clipped there. That's why you give slight amount of room on the up and down. I went a bit slow. I'm going fast the other way. I need to be sitting a bit lower because the shots get weird angles the closer you are to them. Alright, that's perfect timing. So this ship on the side dies. Now we just make sure we're good here. I see a lot of people sweep the tanks like that. I'm not sure when they become from not invuln to you can hit them. Almost got me. This part I worry about a little bit just because not the most predictable on those, like, get hit by pink bullets. I found here we want to really, really take this slow. Like, I've noticed I've been getting stuck here. If you make it to the top before these ships do, then what ends up happening is the Zakos that are still coming in are going to shoot like a weird angle at you, and you can't just keep tapping up. You have to like tap aside too in reaction, which is always terrifying. I also think we need to hold down as long as possible. I've seen it where you either here, you move down in between each. We need to do it from this direction. Whew. Is that enough room? It is. I never get up there in time to point blank. I always worry here. We're playing incredibly safe here. I always get tagged here because I'm way too aggressive in moving on that 4th wave. It means we're not going to point blank it in time, but what is going to happen is you just do one easy dodge and you're fine. Did we do that late? I'm a little bit more to the right than I usually am, but that didn't seem to affect it. Gotta get ready to move. Do a slight pause just so we have extra room. I wasn't sure if that pattern would be a problem. Always kill it there. This one I haven't ran into any issues in a while. Just since focusing on like you get in the spot and don't move until they shoot. And it just works cleanly every time. I haven't had any issues with that. That's how this shit is supposed to go. When you get through the fucking mid-boss. The Habachi requirement is pretty much boiling down to, do we fuck up the mid-boss on stage 4? And do you fuck up any of stage 5? 1 to 3 is hella consistent now. 4, most of it is. Did we go too late? No, we still killed the turret in time. We need to wait here because they start from middle to left. There's some stuff I worry about in this first bit where I don't get hit by, but I feel like in the future I might. Like right here is what I worry about. It's those spread ships. I just made sure not to move that much, so I know exactly where they're shooting. Before I'd just rely on dodging them, but if you try dodging them, then eventually you're gonna have a shitty dodge. Alright, what we have to remember is after this turret not to move too much. That way we get a clean lane for the B. And it puts you in good timing to bait the turret where the turret can't bother you. This is the... I'm gonna focus up for this part. Okay, we got it. And I found that to get out of these annoying pink bullets, we always go to the same position and stream those. That way their fixed angle will never be in a weird issue. I was having so many problems with that. I hear we have an auto bomb as leeway. That's rare. I've usually fucked up somewhere by this point. And our hyper is at a part where we can maybe make the last pattern not bad. We just have to not fuck this up. Which is going to be hard because I didn't give myself much room. So see how our hyper is about to be there? Ooh, nope, that's an issue. See how if you're in hyper and you get a hyper, you get a bullet cancel. We barely, with the B, just didn't get the bullet cancel. There goes the combo, but we've hit all the extends. You could build chain here, but I'm thinking about if it's better not to. We have a hyper here, so this run's like really good so far, even though I almost killed it right there. Hyper here is always good because you get the B, and at this point, where it starts to get really scary, you're fine. And you have hyper for this part. The problem is the mid-sized enemies always show up in like, they'll show up in like triangles. They'll show up like in a 1 and 2. Now we have to make a decision that I don't know if I like or not. Or we either hold shot and do more. Yeah, fuck me. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna dodge it. You can kill it fast with shot and not have to dodge much of that last pattern at all. But you have to dodge more of this shit. And this shit's a lot more freeform in a bad way. We're gonna leave the bomb up. Because I want to experiment with like, if I fuck up the next section. Do we have hyper? We do now. I had to like hold laser, pick up enough. We want to kill that turret? We did. So we're floating that bomb in case we fuck up this section. Why are you not dead? That's... Woo! Is the bomb still floating around? Yeah. Okay, that's sweet. You can pick it up there. I'm going to do that forever now. So if we ever messed that section up or needed to use a bomb, we didn't, like, auto-bomb and lose both of our bombs. I went the wrong way. Fuck. Ah! Fucking, it's just one little thing fucks you up, man. But that's fine, because you can make mistakes at this point. You don't lose your hyper routing if you auto-bomb. We have to remember to stay here. I had to hyper early, but that's fine because we're about to build another hyper. I might have got here too late. Now we got him. I don't know what was up with the tank earlier, why I couldn't kill that. Alright, let's just take it easy and kill this. Actually worked out perfect for the hyper recharge. Let's not mess this up, we need to cancel. Build us just enough room. Here's how we set up another hyper recharge. Right here. There's ways you can optimize this better for movement, but I'm just not moving at all. Because I need this section to be as consistent as possible. Woo. Otherwise you do stupid shit like that. Let's hold our damage for a little bit. Okay, that's one of the best hyper recharges I got. We didn't kill the turret. Alright, let's focus up. I need to use it. I cleaned up this one a lot. I got a much better understanding of how to do it. Doesn't look like it because that was a mess. Please. We want to be in line with the highway here, so it makes this dodge easier. Hyper here is a good spot because dealing with these is not the easiest thing. Woo! We even got the second B. I've never gone for that before, but I figured, like, I hadn't killed either side yet. I'd rather go on the right, pick up the B. I'm gonna shut the fuck up, because I always mess this up. Okay, we built another hyper. We have bomb use if needed. I got spooked. Ah! That's probably the Hibachi attempt's dead now. Like, we could still reach Hibachi, but we're not gonna kill it now. I tried to bomb as late as I could, which, is the #1 reason why I'm flubbing attempts. Now we're just gonna... Let's not die to this one. Scary. I always worry about this pattern a lot. It's not hard, except, it's slightly weird. The pattern that we set up here, right after this one, we do have a hyper. Like, ideally we want it for last phase. Taking a shot? That's that one dead. Yeah. For some reason, I've never had issues with that pattern until, like, since last stream, I've never been able to do that one. The one I just got clipped by. I keep looking at replays, and I found, like, even if the first thing you dodge... what a bath. Even if the first thing you dodge, like, is in a weird spot where you have to move and then the aim shots happen, you can still manipulate it by going up. But I think I just keep going up too much, and I've run out of room where I can only move horizontally on the top of the screen. Maybe you start, like... The thing is they start, like, 60% on the screen. They start 60% on the screen. They bait them all, they wait a while, and then they move up into a clean spot. I think what I'm doing is... I'm doing that. I'm going up way too fast. By going up way too fast, what's happening is, like, you have to do horizontal dodges at the top. And you don't have all that diagonal room. So we just have to remember for that one, that we wait till we're about to be hit by the aim shots, and then you move, and that's how you manipulate it. That's what I was missing. I think I had hyper there, too, I had to use. I think if you have a level 1 hyper there, it's fine. You build so much meter off the panels. Like little solar panel section. Like, if you have to blow, like, 1 extra hyper, the rank doesn't matter. At that point, you hit Habachi and you're dropping the rank so much through all your bombs. The only thing really killing us right now is trying to be sparse on the resources or, like, bombing last minute. You only really need to bomb last minute in situations where damage is important. And I keep not using the resources during parts where damage isn't important at all. I just gotta remember to use them. Where's the part we got tagged in stage 5 last time? I think I just made a wrong turn, so we just do the normal route stuff and we're good. There was a lot, so we should barely have to dodge the last one. I think after all this stuff happens, you do have enough time to run up point blank, but they're blocked by the 2 pods. I'm not 100% sure if they, like, cause any issues with it. That was fine. I haven't tried going for that. Did it get removed? I'm not... From, like, the main stream? It might be... I'm not sure if, like, YouTube has auto crap. That's like causing issues. I'll have to check after this to make sure there's not like a bot thinking things are spam when it's not. Let's just see what happens if you kill that. Like, I've been thinking about the risk reward versus like just going in the safe spot up here, which is really, really easy. But if you do get tagged, it's kind of pain in the ass. It's like a really annoying spot to be tagged by. I'm like, what if I just kill the tank? Which that's what I started doing with the second one up here. See here, we just move down every time it acts the same way. I wish the mid-boss section, stage 5, had like an easy one of these. The fourth wave it does in the final stage is very, very spooky if you don't have like the hyper built up for you. Check this out, we don't— oh, it died too fast. That shit like just does not shoot at all. I'm not sure if it even does the second wave. It just hangs out not shooting for a while. Even if you don't kill it on your first go through. So it's not like stage 4 where you have to kill the big enemies no matter what or you're in danger. Up, 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 up. I'm doing that way too fast. You see how close the bullets get? Yeah. I was slightly worried about missing the dodge on these. Really, you just dodge through the first, move to the side, and then you dodge the rest of it after. Oop. And I think the bombs are static in this, since that one keeps being in the same spot. That means if we get a static one for the bomb drop on stage 5, we can set it up to where we could leave it floating for a while at 2 potential auto bombs in case we fuck up halfway through stage 5. That'd be pretty cool to have. Back to the stage 4 mid-boss waiting room. Somehow getting clipped a lot more in like stage 1 than getting clipped on like this one. I think this one just requires more strict routing, and after going through it so many times, just manipulate how the bullets are, you're just comfy with that. Sometimes I see laser on those turrets there while using the shot one. I don't know. Most of the situations I see where you use laser on like big enemies, it causes issues if you versus using the shot. Because your shot's like a bunch of projectiles. The laser gets like stuck on enemies sometimes and doesn't hit like the main target. Did we get the boat? We basically got the boat. See, they leave behind these slow blue bullets. That's why right here, we really badly want to kill that boat that's like off screen on the right. So you don't have anything here at all. Ah, I forgot. Like this time we didn't damage it too early like last time. Have to do some dodges. And that one's gone. But we'll see if it's entirely damage based on whether or not the turrets on the very end of the boat will shoot or not. Like you get like one shot like that. I think it's because I clipped it. There's one. There's the other. You can always know if you did it right. These grates right here, those will be destroyed if you take out the one next to the turrets that we took out earlier. Like up at the top. I don't know why I'm here. Whoop. The bomb floating here is not an issue because you have so much time right after this big enemy up top. Like right here, nothing's happening. Almost walled myself up top with the turret on the left. I think the turrets are the most tanky thing out of anything else here. I keep playing with the idea of sitting here for a while, getting like the most out of the cancel, but shit just dies already. I think now's the time. I got a little worried it started tracking me like from behind me. We probably have to dive to the left if that shit happens again. I'm not sure if we usually have like 4 hypers here. I think that doesn't matter for second phase, or we'll probably build it. Second phase, if that's an issue though, then we just move down. This one we didn't point blank that much, so we probably have to do dodges. Depends on how this goes. Nah, we're good. We built the 4th, so that was right on pace. And we killed it before needing to do dodges. So now right here, this whole phase just dives. That's a little weird there. One gets harder and harder, but you just last while it's easy and you're completely fine. We got like 2 more weeks before Vaf's event. To get consistent at not dying to this fucking midboss. I went on the wrong side. I went a bit slow, but that's fine. We really just have to start locking in now. So I've been asleep the whole time because we just followed the route. Now's the point where it's like, okay, we gotta wake up and make sure we don't fuck up anywhere. Because right here we have to do slight dodge. And right here we need to absolutely make sure this tank dies. That section would be so much easier if these Zakos, the pink shots, didn't have like a limited angle. If they aimed on you perfectly, it would be so incredibly easy. Because they don't, there's a chance they could shoot ahead of you. You can't just keep tapping. Alright, let's make some dodges. Let's not lose all our bombs and a life. There it is, that should be good. Now let's just... Ooh, we gotta wait. Ooh. So the aim bullets won't hit you until after the blue spikes have passed. So if like the aim bullets, you don't have room to move, that's completely fine. You just wait for the spike to pass and then you move. It's only really an issue if you get like 2 spikes in a row. I think something about those are static. I think initial pattern or something. But like the spikes I have so many issues with. I found just starting from like one side of a third and then going into the middle deals with it fine. Okay, I lost track of where we were. We were on the part where we have like 3 on each side. About to create a lane. Is that rank usually 2 here? That seems like really low. Oh, we've used all the hypers as usual. Let's be on the half here. Yeah, that's so much better. I was playing so aggressive, like treating it like I was getting like Katsui. Like Katsui chips. I may have gone slow. No, we're good. It barely died right as I moved. That was huge. Okay, good. I think for consistency's sake, as long as I'm not fucking up, I'm just not doing something different from the route, I think this section goes down. We got it, like, consistent to a point. It's really maybe just this one that's a bit scary. But that's not the worst to adjust to. Like, even I fucked up both on the last section and this one. This part's a little worrying. We want to wait as long as possible and then go up fast so we don't get hit by it. Did we do that wrong? Fucking... What did I do there? I think I just went too fast. I got scared of it hitting a weird angle. Ideally, since we hype, what we're gonna do is if anything's weird... Whoop. We need to bait these over here because we need to get to this side. So we're gonna have to do an absolute fuck ton of dodges. I have seen runs where people die on stage 4 and then still get through it, so that's fine. But like, this is a death chance right here. Just because if you keep getting pushed to one side, it causes issues. Luckily, this actual dodge isn't that hard. Like, it looks scary, but it's not really. I think if we go full speed, we're good. These spreads are different each time, the purple ones, but like, you do the same movement regardless of side and you're fine. Did we die somewhere, or did we just drop the bombs? I think we just dropped the bombs and we got one more extend ready. Okay, that should have spawned some shooting in, but we're fine. What up, Vizzy? We're still eating shit to that one hard boss. Yeah. Oh. Appreciate it, Caffeine. The bonus of talking while playing is that you don't go fucking crazy. Because it's so easy to be mad when you're alone. The downside is it's really easy to not be thinking about what you're doing. These are like easier than other games when it's like a routing specific game. Because it's like I drilled the routing so much that you kind of just fall asleep for most of it until the like pain points. But the issue is if you don't wake up and you just keep moving along and just yapping or whatever, you die on like obvious dumb parts. Oh, that's a trade-off. Yeah, did you try any at Toho, Vizzy? Ooh. Okay, I remembered not to bait those too badly. Always worries a little bit here. I set it up in a funky way, but these are so spread out it's easy to repair. And then here's the point. We get to like here. And there, the like aim angles of the pink bullets don't like fuck us over in weird ways anymore. I used to be horrified of that. Talking about the route kind of helps. Like if I'm here, like, okay, we're tapping, tapping, tapping. Get ready to tap for next one. And then it's like, oh, I need to be on left, so I say that I'm going to the left. That part kind of helps you, like, focus in on the route. You're not just, like, daydreaming. Didn't get enough for the cancel. Let's do dodges. Fuck, dude. How do we recover this? We're gonna pop hyper once it gets scary. And then hope we have damage. Oh, that phase doesn't last very long. It's weird with these games. If you're playing a game where the mistakes don't, like, heavily fuck you over, then, like, these games are pretty relaxing in a weird way because you're just following the choreographed route that you practice. I did not give myself room. We're gonna use shot to kill it faster. But you just can't be brain dead for too long. Now you're not distracting me. I fucked that part up because I was thinking about my hyper meter. Here's what we're gonna do. We're using shot this time. Because, oh my god! We're gonna float this bomb. Because, we literally can't pick one up. We just picked the hyper in time. We have a potentially free bomb to use here. So we're just gonna blow it. The issue is we have to do this section. Both this big tank, which we have to not... Ooh, we came here late. That might be a boon in disguise because we killed the turret. Wow, that was so lucky. That was easier than doing it normally. Let me just make sure I don't go the wrong way. Here I went the wrong way. I fucked the whole last run. Make sure to kill the turrets. I went here too fast, so it's gonna be... Red, fuck. I should have... What I needed to do was pop the hyper. I needed to not move to the right too fast. By moving to the right... Alright. We're just gonna pop hyper. Because we're so close to hyper on the next one... We still get the use of the hyper on this tank, which is the main reason we want it here. We don't get the hyper recharge because we're too late, but because we're gonna pick up a hyper anyway, before the next recharge point, we're fine. Was this a bad decision? Oh, that's fine. See, we picked up hyper, so that's completely fine. I think we picked up the B. I need to do more panic hypers when we're in a position where we've made a wrong move in the route. Because the issue we run into is I keep getting auto-bombed with hypers in stock. You would much rather lose your your hyper than your bombs. Because the hyper is replenishable, and on a stage like this, you get shit like this. The only way we could recover this is if we do this flawlessly. We need to stay here. We couldn't find a cut, so here's the... Ooh, we did find a cut. We have to use the hyper, because otherwise we'd get point blank by that. I've accepted using a hyper there if, like, something goes wrong. That should have killed me. We need to go slow here, so we kill just some enemies on the bridge. That lets you do that cut back around. I don't have a hyper here, so we're just gonna panic hyper if this section scares me. No, that was fine. So we're super fucked. That was dead the moment we got auto-bombed in the second time. Yeah, don't sweat it, Busy. We need to blow this shit early because the last phase is really hard. Ah, did you hear that? I did it too late. Fuck. Alright, so here's plan. Plan is we just fucking use the hyper. Fucking use the hyper in the last stage. Okay, if you start 7's pretty good. 6 is like you don't get to see your hitbox and your hitbox is bigger. Toho 7 has like a mechanic where like pretty much without you doing anything, you're gonna get like an automatic screen clearing bomb at some points. Like you'll get just an aura around your ship. And if you get hit, then it kills all the bullets on the screen and you didn't get hit. So people call that one like one of the best ones to start with. And it's just beloved, period. It's a lot of dodging in that one. And so it boils down to the last 3 runs I've been dying due to not using resources. We just fucking gotta use the goddamn resources. Gotta just pop the hyper. Where did we get clipped on stage 4? I think we got clipped by. I feel like most people start in Toho are either like... they're like me, they start at 8. Or it's like 7. 7's like a huge one. I want to see whoever started with like 15 or something. Or 14. I think 15's the moon one. I think like one where you actually go to the moon. I think that one's mad hard. I'm always curious about people who like get into stuff when they go through the really fucking hard poems. Like there's somebody like, I got into shmups because of Saidaioujou. I'm like, how? How the fuck did you get past stage 1? Yeah. My ass, when I was just playing, just got annihilated by fucking the easy cave games on... Let's see if we get messed up right away. You do damage to the like side pods and deal damage to the middle, but I'm not exactly sure if like you deal less or whatever. See, it's like that shit. That shit, you see that pattern of Akeda? Stop throwing me that pattern. That pattern scares the crap out of me. Yeah, slowly indoctrinating another shmup player. Don't worry, those are much more calm than these ones. This one's like, there's harder... This is like a cave game. They're like, do all the arcade games in this exact style. This is one of the hardest that's not like a... Makes you go through it a second time that's mad difficult. Like, when you go through those, you don't have to do, like, some of the fuck shit that this game wants you to do. Honestly, I didn't find this game as hard as Ketsui until fucking, trying to go for the Hibachi requirement has broken me a little bit. Like, at some point I want to do a video on, like, how you do the survival route. You get through this game really easily. But then I'm like, dude, my dumbass can never see Habachi. But like, then I was thinking about it and I'm like, you know... Like, we pretty much get to the last boss with 4 lives in stock every time. If you just... Here, we're gonna hide on the left this time. I forgot about the tank. I'm like, probably for people who, like, don't give a shit about the TLBs at all, I could probably do teach the survival route enough to like... I killed the bomb thing early. That just means when we have to bomb later, we have to run up and pick it up. Not gonna be like cleanly in line. Like when I first learned the route, I thought this shit was way easier than Ketsui. But Ketsui gives you 6 resources. You get to like hit the loop. Did the bomb go off screen? Oh, you motherfucker, dude. Oh god, I hate you. So we can make a decision. We can either say fuck the bomb, or on stage 3 boss, we could not use a bomb. Ah, dude, that's one of the problems while talking while doing shit. You make little goofy errors like that. So your sanity's intact, but you do dumb shit. We could do the safe spot, but I'm so fucking bad at the safe spot, I'm just bombing the boss. Tried to wait there. Yeah, you just wait a second, all the Zakos are dead. I haven't been having that many troubles on this stage, but I keep trying to, like, optimize the Zako placements just a little bit each time. Just so we don't have to... I went the wrong way. Let's see what happens if we have to do this. You don't want to have to make dodges like that. You want as few of those fuckers as possible. Did we do this too early? I think we're fine. Because we can still kill the boat. I got here too early, so we have extra aim shots, but it doesn't matter. This is the easy part of the whole thing. Alright, good luck, Busy. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I'm at a weird angle. Go away. That's another thing. Let's see if that has any weird impact on whether or not these like back turrets shoot or not. See, we did some damage though. That could be why. Yeah, we can't do two unnecessary ones. Dude, this shit's gonna drive me fucking nuts, man. I'm like, usually I do easy games that once you know the route, you auto win. This is the first one I've had to grind. I don't know how the fuck the really good players go nuts on like do like Mushi Ultra or something and just grind out that for like a really long time. I like absolutely lose my mind. The thing is though, is each time we're like picking up one extra thing that... I guess that run was, hey dumbass, don't fucking reveal the bomb too early. I've already learned that lesson too many times, man. What do we need to think about? So the back turret's shot on that big, like, carrier of stage 3. If we make sure that, like, we kill the bullet cancel right before the whole carrier spawns, and then we kill it, then we're probably just in a position where we do as little as we can to the actual boss itself. Maybe those don't shoot. I still don't even know if it's, like, position-based or damage-based or, like, time-based. You're not supposed to pick up a hyper here, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, probably just for consistency, you should, like, laser here a bit more. To make that dodge easier. Because weird shit happens when you don't focus. I'm gonna try not shooting here, why not? I'm like, you build slightly less hyper, but you kind of want... There's not a point where you're, like, accidentally building too much hyper. I watched that Asagami run, and what they do is they actually, like, they only shoot for, like, a limited time on the Zakos. And then they let the combo drop a little bit. It doesn't drop immediately like the other DDPs. We're in a weird spot. No, that was a really clean run. But they let it drop. You lose like 40 hits here and there at the start. You don't build as much hyper when you pick up a B. But rank hasn't been a problem. And we've never built a hyper that I've been like, oop, I needed like one less. Really the only time we think about that is like Habachi last pack. Let's not do dumb shit on this stage. Just follow the route as normal. If you come here late and you swing around, any bullets that do get shot early, whiff, everything else gets sealed. I'm not 100% on when you're supposed to dive left here. Just because one time I got shot by a tank on the left. It's paralyzed me since. But this thing isn't as hard as stage 5. Used to have when I was first learning, had a whole lot of problems with that. Because Altsugami put out like 2 survival replays, and one of them hypers that boss and one doesn't. The one that doesn't is more recent. I always worry a little bit about letting that B drift off screen, but it doesn't happen. Yeah, we just point blank that a little bit and we're fine. Don't have to even worry about it. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're not fucking shooting the dumbass bomb carrier. There we go. We reveal it at the bottom every time. It's always cleanly in our grasp when we need it. Alright. I think you're just supposed to dodge first one, then dip in the other lanes. I try not to think about it, because I feel like if I overthink it, then I'm gonna get tagged more there. See there, it just cleanly goes there. See, where I've been fucking up is I would have tried to wait till the last second to bomb there, when, like, look at this, you didn't need any extra damage. You have to, like, optimize timing on everything. You have to make sure we use the resource. Alright, back to stage 3. Back to remembering not to fuck up the mid-boss. I'll let the random turret shoot our ass. How long have we been going? We're behind. We're behind on our Hibachi sightings. I thought about just saying fuck it and ignoring Hibachi. And just being like, alright, we're cool with this, like, SVOJ clear. But I'm like, we're so close. And we know how to do it, and we know we could do it. It's literally just a matter of time. It's like right day, right RNG on the Hibachi fight. Slowly getting better and better as you keep doing more. Getting tagged by less things over time, cleaning up the route. I'm like, it's gonna happen eventually, right? I didn't kill the boat this time. That's why this shit's lingering, but I guess it doesn't matter since we kill the bullet cancel there. There goes the boat. This shit is so wide, your shot just hits everything. This game would be... looks like miserable if you don't. If you play one of the laser ships, your shot is like the width of your ship. It is really bad. If you play this ship, it's so wide. You hit everything you want, even on the straight shot ship. You play the other one and you just can't hit shit with your shot, which is a problem because there's so many sections in this game where you're like swinging stuff on the side. Alright, any blue bullets? No? Nice. This is the proper timing to kill these fast. The like movement of the screen moves along with you. See, why'd you guys shoot? I think it's because I shot at him right now while revealing the B. Where in the fuck did that come from? Yeah. I don't know what triggers that, but it only fires one volley and it's in a position where we don't have to worry too much. But I still do worry about it. I think we did that late. What I needed to do is not pick up that bomb because you saw that extra bullet there. That should have easily killed me. Have to stop being greedy. Make sure it's... You want to kill those tanks first because they are firing off way sooner and off the other direction than what the enemies that are like teleporting in are. I'm gonna try just streaming. Why not? Actually, we're getting caught way faster. Sometimes I wonder if I'm up way too high on the screen. If I should be like here the whole time. I'm always playing up here. That's probably making it. That's probably causing problems. Like when I look at the screen from here, I'm basically looking like dead here. That's like straight ahead of me. I'm never like looking down. Like so my ship is always half screen high. I wonder if that's causing a lot of consistency problems. We might... Okay, we get hit it the whole time, so this is probably gonna kill it in no time. Yeah. Whoop. I did that way late. That could have been bad. What is going on here? Am I tripping? Did it like, it's like way more destroyed than normal, and I killed it way faster? This is what happens when you play on emulator. This is actually a cheated run. You can see I got a button combo on here. Reduces my hitbox. We actually killed these in the proper timing. Those middle tanks that come out under this cliff you want to be looking at more than the like red shots you're navigating through. Like yeah, I'm like playing really, really high up on screen. I'm like, is that what's causing me a lot of problems? I think it might. That's terrible. Okay, we got it. I keep positioning the shots of the big enemy poorly. It makes it so we can't kill it in time. I have to do a swing around. It's really spooky. That's fine. We just hide to the right side of those pink shots and we're good. I don't know if you get tapped there, but I find you have to do it way faster than down here, so I just hold the whole time. Alright, walk in time. We got it. So now we're in a good spot. Where we can comfortably move around the blue needles. If you hyper any earlier, it causes so many issues. It's a real pain in the ass. Wow, that was the scariest pattern it gave me before. Because we killed it late though, we have to deal with less of this stuff, which is nice. Not nice is this 1-up. Thank you. Start on the left. Now we get the 3. I had to move up because of that Zako. If I was falling asleep, I would have died to that one. Here's the bolt on the left. Everything on the right now. Get ready for the cut. Yeah, that was done fine. Now here, we're gonna get to like halfway down the screen. Yeah, we still get to the top and are able to do these like point blanks on the big enemies, but we don't run into the issue of getting like stabbed. The mixed area dodge. I held laser on accident. That might be a problem. Nope, it's fine. Please die. I might have... No, that's good timing. That tank there almost got us. That's a bit spooky. And Zakos in this game are out for blood. Okay, I adjusted there fine. Alright, here's where we fucked up last time, I remember now. We're going hella slow. That's a... Okay, I understand now what I've been doing wrong. I've been going up there so fast that, like, the Zakos still spawn and they give us, like, fuck pattern. This run, though, is completely on pace. We just have to not fuck up these baits right here. I played it extra safe. We're gonna have to do dodges later, but... I always forget the point blank there. Let's not do stupid shit on this. You have to make sure to always keep moving. You don't have room to not. We always could pop a normal hyper if we want. But no, we're fine. Oh, fuck, I thought it was on the last phase. Only been tagged by this one, so that's nice. Just, dude, that's what I get. I tried to... That's why you pop the hyper when anything goes weird. I didn't recognize... I gotta start building that better into muscle memory. Anytime something's weird, instead of trying to fix it, you should just fucking hit the bomb button. Just pop the hyper. It's so much more punishing losing 2 bombs, or I guess just 1 bomb, than it is to, like, you pop a hyper, your rank's slightly higher, and you just regen the hyper on the next stage. We're still fine, though. We might have gone here late. So we have to perfectly do the first half. And then we're on pace. We could still die and it'll be fine. We just have to set up the... What am I doing? I lost track of which section of the stage we were in. But now we're back. That was my biggest worry when learning this, because it's a lot of the same neon bridges. But I think I got it pretty good exactly when each variety of enemies happens. And they're pretty easy to recognize just upon instantly seeing like what's on screen. Like which formation of enemies. We're gonna just try streaming from here because we killed the ones up top. I'm glad this part isn't a problem. This was the one I was most scared of when finally starting to do runs. And this part I thought was gonna be the run killer every single time. Our rank's 1. That's something. I don't know to what effect it'll be an issue though. Or like it starts affecting things. Alright, we need to go now. Whoa. That's why I need to do more. Shut up when we're on the weird part. Yeah, this is fine. And we built the hyper, so we should be fine until the next bomb. which should being the keyword. We want the hyper, this fourth one. This fourth one's hard, and it sets us up to pick up this. We have hyper available soon after. Die, please? I like hit Panic Bomb even though I didn't have any more remaining. As soon as the mid-boss appears in, that's how you know you're good. Like, no additional bullets ever spawn. Please die. I need the bullet cancel. The bullet cancel gives us a head start on all these mid-sized enemies. Give me that. We're back on pace. We actually don't... There's the extent I was just about to say. That's one part where we actually do care about damage and need to wait. Alright, let's not get clipped by tanks. Let's go really slow. I found even if the hyper drifts off, if we go slow, we're fine. That was really scary though because of the off-aim shots from the pink bullets. This run's actually really good. Just take our time with these. Kill all of those at once. Now we set this up perfectly. Now we need to wait. Now here's a good hyper spot. Here sets up a recharge, and this tank's easier to kill going in that direction. Now the other side. I'm gonna try to be quiet or going up ahead these next rest. Because we finally got a run that didn't eat dick. We should be good for the recharge up ahead. Up. Alright, let's get a head start on these turrets. Not panic. That might make this easier or harder. Let's find out. Dude, that was killer actually. Luckily, this was set up perfectly fine. I should have died. We're popping hyper just to safely get through the rest of this. Almost got the other V. So we're gonna eat a death on the first pattern, but then we're good. Something we've also been dying in is getting point blanked a lot by the enemies. Not the bullets, but the hitbox. So I'm playing extra safe. We got time here. We really need the damage. Okay. Maybe we'll actually see a Hibachi. We have one mistake of leeway. And a hyper. That's important. Always, this one always terrifies me, the pink boss. Alright, we have to remember, we're popping the hyper if we fuck up the section after this. Anything goes slightly weird, we're popping hyper. That's been the biggest mistake we've been making. Dude, I need to... Almost got... This is so bad. Oh, we got like a horrific setup. This shit is so much scarier with the hyper. Fuck, dude. Son of a bitch. That is incredibly bad. Like, really, really bad. Why I need to shut the fuck up on the boss. We're not building hyper for shit either. So we need to get absolutely as much point blank as possible right now. We don't have the damage to clear through this fine. Finally, we see some goddamn Hibachi. Oh god. There she is. So first things first, we have to not run into her ass right away. We need to do point blank, but our hitbox is huge. That's good. We have to use everything. The rank's pretty low, actually, so that's gonna help out a lot. We're really behind, though. I think that was right. Fuck off, dude! I swear to God, I've tried practicing that part so much. Oh, God! Ah, no! No! Oh, that was so doable if I didn't fuck up the beginning. Damn you, Hibachi. I'm gonna, before we go in again, I need to practice that first initial dodge. Oh god. I think I saw a run where they dodge it more diagonally than what I was doing. I'm trying to sit in the middle and then go left or right. And I'm so bad at that. One day. At least what we could do is we can update this. We have now seen and single Hibachi. Not enough, though, to take home to our family. This isn't enough food for us, though, so we need another one. Oh, God. We go again. It'd be funny to do a BS run, but... Nah, it's just... We just get to stage 5 and then have complications. Ugh. So what we're pretty much at in Habachi is we need one less mistake somewhere. Every run we reach Hibachi, we've had like one critical mistake that's either dropped a life or like a critical auto bomb. Actually, that fight we went into with like 4 lives, no bomb. Like 4 lives in stock, it's like 5 total. I thought that was like turbo dead, and then I fucked up the last pattern, and then it still almost got there. Like ultimately, I still needed an extra bomb or 2 to make it through the washing machine, but it's something. Ooh, what am I doing? I'm gonna try using laser here a lot more. Just because of that, where you have to not only like get up top and grab the bee, but you're also to dodge that like initial wave. They're really easy to dodge, but them together when you're at the top is kind of funky. I'm like, might as well laser there. How much we could greet this shit. Ooh, that was a little too much. Yeah, that's so much damage already, first phase. Just watch for these. Someone might not be as bad as I thought. By the way, anybody here late, the reason we're doing SDOJ is because we're trying to get good enough to see Hibachi at Bass event is at the end of the month. We got 2 weeks to... I'm not intending to kill Hibachi, but I want to see Hibachi consistently. If we could see Hibachi consistently, I'll be so happy, because then the Hibachi kill is just like, we'll just get the one good run. The issue we're having right now is we're doing dumb shit on stage 5. And really, we're just having so many problems on stage 5 boss. Probably just grind the ever-living shit out of stage 5 boss. It's the one pattern where you have to it shoots your tail out and then shoots the aim shots afterwards. For some reason, that one's been like walling me hard. I haven't been able to figure out how to manipulate it properly. I've been looking at replays, and I can't exactly pinpoint why the clean things in the replay work how they do. I probably just need to look closer, like with mine side by side, and see exactly what movement I'm messing up. Wonder specifically how much more damage a shot does than the laser. Like if it matters, if you're just hitting with like the tip of the side of your shot, you're not doing as much. But I was forgetting something. But there's a lot of enemies you can hit with just like the sides and kill them fine, like really big enemies. I'm not trying to see how long we could last. Even there, when you pop it early, you have so much room since you cut to the other side. I think I've only ever gotten tagged by this boss once while doing runs. That's nice not to worry about him. Stage 3 boss also isn't too much to worry about. Stage 4 is a dickhead. Luckily, stage 3 only becomes an issue if we, like, just don't do the routing. If we do the routing, this always works. And any fuck-ups with it are easy to adjust. Whoop, see, like that? Like, it doesn't matter because shit's so slow. If that was like a stage 5 mistake, that would be a resource spender. That would blow a hyper right there. I went too early. This is what I mean about not doing the route. Luckily, because these are baited, you can like make them face like that. Almost went too far. I'm glad that part's not an issue. Here's the boat. Did I do this too late? No. It doesn't matter if we go too late because you want to kill that boat on the right anyway. Oh shit, I needed to do this way earlier. Another experiment. To see that didn't die, now it's dead. I shot the middle way too much. See how now the life bar's past that like little hump? I'm curious if that's a breakpoint into whether or not this thing shoots. And we will find out right now. It do. But not. It only shot like that burst. I had no idea how this shit worked. Oop, did I blow it up? Nope. You always know if the sides are here you blew up too bad. If the grates on them are destroyed. If the grates happen, then you gotta kill them right away. You could point blank them and you're fine. You don't need to pick it up that early, but it was easy. We're gonna go for as late as possible. Yeah, even going late, you still preemptively hit the enemy on the right, so that's fine. Well, I don't know what kind of routing I'm doing right now. Doing non-routing. There's no big enemies in this section, so you don't have to worry about it. I think staying on the halfway up point is really good on this part. And then you move down on the big enemy showing up. Because they're like extra easy to make cutbacks. Almost ran into that. I bet some of those boats shoot from pretty low on the screen. I don't know what determines that. Alright, let's not have this be the one where we run into it. I think this is point blanking. It's really hard to tell if you're actually getting the point blank in this game. Like, there are some particles, but they're so light. Let's just get down here, it'll be easier. I just moved down for safety. No, it's always smoking like this. I thought that was like a emulator issue. No, it's always like that. I back to lock in for stage 4, not fuck up mid-boss. I'm curious, if anybody else here, do you play any other ship? Other than like AS? That you actually like more than AS? Like I've seen everybody like, everybody's on this one, or you do this one, and you go into like BS. That's like the alternate. I haven't seen any like C players at all. Or like L seems kind of miserable because you're losing a bomb stock to do the same damage as AL in shot. I did see a replay that made me want to switch to L because I saw him melt Hibachi's last pattern like instantly. And then I realized they like no-missed Hibachi and brought like level 8 hyper into the last pattern. If you bring level 8 hyper in there, then it's like it can't do anything. Like you don't get to see any of the last pattern. It's crazy. But to do that, you have to dodge like the first 2 patterns, which are not like feasibly dodgeable ever. I've never dodged the first pattern without any sort of resource. I'm gonna lock in real quick. That's good. Oh, you're fucking cutting it close, Needles. Holy shit. Man. I think the side's where you want to be here because you're killing the Needles. I don't know if it starts the next phase faster though. I've been jump scared by the second phase, which is significantly harder. Even with like the hyper point blank. There you are. I think you want to start on the right side of the leftmost enemy when this like whole fixed pattern starts. I was terrified of those Zakos shooting from behind. I always have a hard time on these elevator sections, but we've done this one so many times that I haven't got tagged here. Like things like Escalada 2 elevator, Ketsui elevator, DFK elevator is really easy. Or stage 4 one is really easy, stage 5 one is really hard. I may have gone slow, that's fine. As long as you get the point blank on this, and you go, uh-oh. Let's fix that. We're good. Wait for you guys to come in. Kill the turret. Alright, we're good. We have to wait for next wave. Then we go. I didn't wait, so we got a few of these to deal with. Alright, last scary part, or I guess there's 2 scary parts left. Right here, we need to be top right, or top left. We want to really go fucking slow here, like really slow. We don't want to enter this box until these big enemies are in there, otherwise we're gonna get point blank. Alright, we got resources as normal, except I hypered a bit early. But we stayed there. We're gonna have to do dodges at the end, but we don't have to dodge the end of this pattern. I'm not very good at dodging from this side. Ah, that's fine. It's just enough room. Let's not get clipped here. We want the point blank damage, but not losing the run worth. We have to do at least 1 dodge. Maybe 2? Nah. Am I doing this wrong by being too far on the right? If I stay in the middle, I just do the same frequency of tap and it's fine. If I go the other side, I have more room. Ah, that's where I got tagged last time, I remember. I would have died if we didn't have damage. Hey, we so far done everything perfectly. Assuming we don't bait these in the middle. I almost did, I moved too early. I almost rammed the boss too. Hopefully instead of the stage 4 mid-boss waiting room, the stage turns into the stage 5 waiting room. Where we only have to worry about some parts of stage 5, that's the goal. Get consistent enough to where, like, we just have to worry about the final boss. Alright, let's go fast. Now. I gotta not overthink the things that have been weird around here. Like, I like point out right here is weird. I'm gonna wait. Hi. Whoop. Luckily, instead of the auto bomb dumping all of our resources, it's only dumping the bomb. Just the singular. What that means is we're gonna get the bomb at the end of this big hallway, right after the mid-bosses. What determines whether or not we're in a good position is whether or not we get 2 hypers worth for the mid-boss. I came here late, so we gotta really kill these fast. We need to go even faster, actually. We need to be ahead of this big mid-enemy. And right here is the perfect sweet spot where the turret angles aren't a pain in the ass. We're in a good spot hyper-wise. We'll build a hyper for the next one. We do have to dodge this boss. Ooh, again, sketchy. Alright, we're good. Oh, you really don't want to be on the side of this. Like, if you're not, like, right up, parallel. Oh god. Let's fix this real quick. There's the hyper we wanted. Or right here. Please go away. With the hyper, it's always right before the scary section. That, we barely make it out of it. I'm using shot for a little bit. I get scared here. Yeah, see, I was in a really dangerous spot at that point. We're almost should have a hyper like any second now, so nice. We got it. Watch for the tanks on the right or the left. We need to be up as much as possible. We don't want to move from this side. I think I understand why that one was giving me trouble earlier and now it's not. It's literally just going faster. I mean going slower. Exact opposite. Please go. Accidentally lasered. We lost our damage, so I had to pop hyper, which isn't an issue here, and that's what I should be doing. Instead of eating a hit like I have on the previous runs. Except the... Oh, I got a... Woo! That shit is not reproducible. Good God. That was all not a part of the plan at all. Please die. Oh, yeah, the delay there made it so we could go across fine. We're down a bomb, but we're up alive. Oh God, I didn't see those till the last second. That's a really good hyper recharge. Wow, I did this right. We have to stay here and then move. This makes the Zako position properly. Oh, should have died. Ooh, we might see 2 Hibachis in a row. What the hell? we even have the bomb here. If we're mad lucky, we get triple hyper. Oh my God, that was surprisingly good. I need hyper. Hyper, please. I don't like dodging this shit. Oh my God. Let's not get point blank by the tail. It comes up like that. Fucker, dude. I didn't even see. I was like, man, these dodges are feeling way more comfy than usual. Fucking get smacked. Oh, man. There it is. That's how you do it. I get it. You just gotta not fuck up. Let's get here. We do have a hyper in case things go really wrong, but hypering here causes a lot of problems. We need to set up a way out of here. So we'll bait on the left, go to the right. Let's get all the way over there. And let's go back. We're going based off the direction of the blue bullets. Hopefully we build level 4 hyper, we could do this just fine. Really need the point blank damage. There's another Hibachi! 2 in a row? What the hell? I think it was 2 in a row. Did we fuck up in between? I'm not sure. Oh.
この感じ懲りないわね。より強力なエネルギー波をキャッチします。みんなにはみんなのもっとふさわしい形があるの。私はみんなのお手伝いをしていたのに。じゃあ行きますよ。
Alright, here we go. Don't run into our ass. That's pretty good. That was not good. Could've got more. Fucker! I should've bombed in time! Get the hyper here for the damage, we're so far behind. No, dude, I should popped it! Fuck! Oh, I popped it, I was so greedy. Here's what we do. We wait till invuln runs out, we pop it now. And now that's enough time. Should use 2 bombs there instead of 1 bomb hyper. I needed to use auto bomb there instead. That's fine dying there. We need to not. We're just gonna 2 bomb hyper and then pray. No, we can shoot it and then go. Yes! Fuck, I'm done, dude! Fuck you! Yes, I'm done with this shitty fucking game, man! Yo, what up, Blazing Lasers? You came in at the perfect time. You fast forwarded it through like 60 hours of suffering. Fuck you, Hibachi! Woo! Oh, God. I thought I was gonna be in hell for like a month. I'm like, dear God, I'm never gonna learn how to dodge this final pattern, dude. Oh, I could go back to playing easy-ass games. I'm playing like Thundercross 1. I'm not going for the no miss. I'm going for like losing all my lives in Thundercross 1. I'm playing like Air Assault. Oh god, I'm never doing another Hibachi again. Until I look into the DDP one actually looks fun. Thanks everybody. Thank you all for listening to me whine about this game for hours. Till we finally made it. That said, we're gonna probably not on stream, but I'm still gonna keep practicing. I'm still gonna keep practicing for. Actually, now's the perfect time. Have you guys heard of Shablam? This is Bass Event Scorching Hot Relay. It's gonna have a bunch of cool runs, and for some reason, my dumbass picked this game and meet the Hibachi requirement. But it's gonna say SDOJ Hibachi all, so I'm like, all right, we gotta see Hibachi. Oh man. So yeah, this is happening in like 2 weeks. I was really worried, but now that we got like a kill of it. Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, I appreciate it, everybody. I didn't think anybody would want to watch. So, like a couple weeks ago. And then things flipped on their head. And now you guys gotta look at me and listen to me now. I've been wanting to make like a SDOJ video too on the survival route, like on the specifics of how you do it. If you've watched this, you probably are like sick of the route by now. But like it's still at that point where I get hit by dumb shit where I'm like, you know what? This game's hard enough. I think that's fine. I'm not ultra consistent at like getting through there. Plus, like, it'd be for people who don't want to kill Hibachi. Because please God, don't kill Hibachi. That shit is so hard. Oh my god. I didn't think we gotta put in our name. I guess we'll watch the yeah, fuck you, Akeda. Just kidding. This shit is sweet. Oh. I am not playing another cave game after. We're playing like Rising or something. We're playing Taito or something. Dude, I gotta see. I gave up because I ran out of resources. I went into that with like... Alright, good luck with the rest of work, dude. Dude, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, man. Yo, good shit on like your R-Type video. That one was cool. I need to learn that game. Hey, wait, later, dude. Alright, let's put in our name. If you're... Dude, the funniest shit ever is they give you like Gooner picks for the like the cutscenes at the end here. If you play on expert mode, it's like you're normal. If you play shot, if you play laser, you get a different outfit. If you play expert, then they're like, fuck it, you get a swimsuit. Here's this, but you're not gonna see it. You gotta keep putting quarters into our machine until you learn how to be expert mode. Somebody posted a C expert like recently in like one of the discords. I was looking at that in case I go like, I'm like, any strat that's good enough for expert is probably gonna be good enough for it's probably gonna be more than enough for not this. Man, I really hope this recorded. I'm doing a weird plugin thing that records just the game. I think it's fine though. Man, these credits are long as shit. I appreciate all of you for making me suffer. All the people behind this. Oh, look at that. We didn't hit like 10 billion. Gotta redo it. Shit score. I don't know why the N never works. I guess if you go up it... Okay. Boom. All Hibachi. Continue, Sarah. I think you can continue on Hibachi if you make it there. Like, obviously you can't if you do it normally. Because there's the requirement, you can't die twice.
作戦終了です。
But I don't know. I think you can't even fight Hibachi in 2-player. Look at that, show me. You fuck you, Matt. Akko. Tak. I think there's probably some lore behind the names. I think Pearl made a cool video on like some of the default names. Yeah, look at this fucking 4.5 billion replay. Who the hell is that?
プレゼンテッドバイ
Oh,
クラブ
oh man. What the fuck do we do now? What have you guys been playing? What's everybody grinding?
最大
Hopefully not this. I don't recommend this one. Specifically Habachi. This game's actually fucking awesome. For the normal game, I feel like. Just because I think the Hibachi requirement is just slightly too tight for my skill level to like consistently reach it. Like the one in DFK Black Label wasn't too the worst thing just because that game is way easier than this one.
発進するわ。3、2、
At some point, I gotta do a 2-loop game. My only 2-loop ever is Kingdom Grand Prix, and that's like the easy version of Shippu, the like Japanese version.
から侵入してください。
I want to get a 2-all at some point, but I don't want to do another like TLB. I think if I did like Daioujo, I think I might lose my fucking mind. I already saw like whoop. I've already like messed with Daioujo a lot because I thought about doing like the 1 loop into Hibachi. Hibachi is shockingly easy in that game. In Daioujo, if you go in very specifically with the right amount of hyper buildup and the right amount of resources, because you can like you have to do like 1 hard dodge right as the like TLB comes out of like the default
プレ
boss.
ゼンテッドバイ
But aside from that, you can like out iframe everything, and you have to only make like a couple dodges at the start of the washing machine before it kicks into gear. But if you have absolutely no resources, like as in like not at exactly that point, then you can't do it. Like it's just impossible. It's fucking nuts. Like if you do it, there's people who've shown runs where you gotta like actually dodge all the patterns. I'm like, nah, dude. I think Asagami, if you look them up, they have runs like that. Where they go in with not the flawless setup.
居住区を抜けて進行してくだ
I
さい。
think they have a no miss of it too. It's fucking nuts. I like saved the replay for like 2 Hibachi sightings. 1 Hibachi successful hunts. 1, yes. Did not think I'd be able to write that down. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. If I do another run on AS, I'm gonna be very sad when we get hit by the first fucking boss. We died to the last pattern. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 1 BS run. And then I'm gonna go get some whiskey or something. So this will be
プレゼンテッドバイ
the final run of the night. I heard the sea ship is like anytime you bring up the sea ship, if they're viable, everybody's like, no, don't play the sea ship. You know what's fucked too? We're playing with Autobomb on, which is like critical. I saw Asagami's run with this ship, with Autobombs off, and it's so fucked. Hibachi is fucking unbelievable. You rely so much on dodging as long as you can, and then letting the Autobomb kick in. Or letting the Autobomb like save you in the stages. Like the only reason this shit's possible, like for humans, is because if you make a fuck up in the stages, then you get that Autobomb and you still keep your hyper. In the... Oh, what was I thinking? This game, you don't like see an enormous ass pattern and go, uh-oh, I'm in danger. and then you like recognize that and then bomb. A lot of the times you die in this game are because shit happens really fast. Your hitbox is huge, the bullets are fast. I always feel like this game is more zoomed in. It's not actually zoomed in, but it feels more like you feel less far away than something like Futari. Like I feel like Futari and like Escaluda 2 are not in your face. They're just like a wide plane of really slow stuff. I think of Toho the same way. Like I don't know how Toho actually compares in its like field compared to like cave games. But it feels like Toho is like way more play space. But that whoop, almost died there. We tried to greet so hard. I actually like the look of this ship way more. I would think that the green would cause issues visibility-wise with seeing your hitbox because you're on green-blue instead of like orange-purple. But something about the A ship drives me nuts with the hitbox. Like, I got some weird mental block where whenever you hold your focus, your orbs are in front. Your ship thing is like purple, your cockpit, and then you have your thing in the back. Like the hitbox in the back. So I got 3 circles, so while I'm looking like in my peripheral at my ship, I have a really hard time with the A ship. Like seeing where exactly my hitbox is when you're holding laser like this. Because it's kind of lopsided if you also visually see your like little options as a part of your ship. This isn't a problem with like anything with the game. This is just a me problem. Ooh, this is what happens if you don't seal it on the left side. But for some reason, this ship doesn't bother me. It feels more middle to me. So I was thinking for that reason alone, I was thinking of running with this ship. But you have to think a lot harder on this one. And there's some parts, like the tank that I keep whining about in stage 4. The one where you have to like, it's on the like top right. And you have to kill it like while hiding under it. Woo! That shit's like, you kill it like when you think you didn't on AS. On this ship, it's a bit more sketchy, but the damage isn't that much different. It's not like this ship is like gutted. I haven't tried Hibachi on this ship, but like looking at Hibachi replays, I'm like, are you at a handicap for picking this ship instead of AS versus Hibachi? And it seemed like the kill timings are somewhat similar enough that it doesn't matter. Like, it's not like playing, like, an especially shitty, like, Saikyo ship versus, like, the best Saikyo ship, for example. Ooh, almost killed that because of the swing shot. It will be funny if I find this ship better and end up using this one instead of AS for the event at the end of the month. I think the laser damage is probably like pretty similar. I don't see a reason why this laser would be too different. But I could be absolutely wrong. I also don't know if this bomb feels way faster. But I don't think it is faster. I think the other one just has more slowdown creation. Like, if you're the developer, you probably don't want them to be differing times for cave, because cave ships are so homogenized. Like, rising ships, the bombs are so fucking different. Like, you take Garega, like Bornum, who just dumps a full bomb on the screen, versus something like versus like a Wild Snail, who you have the flamethrowers. I feel like the cave ones are way more homogenized. This one, I think you just create less slowdown with your bomb. I like the way the looks a lot more, but I think it's harder to time because of both the slowdown. I think I have to laser these on this ship. Because of both the slowdown and, ooh, that took a lot longer. Because they had to use the laser. have to actually do it like normal DDP. I guess Daioujo, if you pick expert or Shodia, I never know how to say her name because she's clearly shot. But I went the wrong way. Let's fix this. Race for some weird ass movements. Non-sanctioned routing. Woo. It all worked out. We're back on route. Killed that ship too. The laser's not bad. I would consider playing one of the laser ships just to make Hibachi die faster. If like you lose bombs. You lose bombs by playing see, this is harder to time compared to the like circular bomb. Like instead of 3 bombs starting, you don't. Also, we don't play auto bomb off, both for like I was talking earlier, it's so important to have it for mistakes. And like you don't even get additional ones right away. It's not like picking it's not like Daioujo picking the shot ship and then already immediately having a good stock of bombs. They only apply later. And if you're going for a Hibachi requirement, you're not dying. You're dying once. Yo, I gotta see how we killed Hibachi with so little resources. I literally was like practicing a bunch before stream of Hibachi's last pattern. And I got it 50-50 when I went into it with like 4 live in stock, no bomb was the resource count. And the resources we went in was like 3 lives total, no bomb. Like just 2 in stock. We need that bomb actually. That actually lasts a pretty long time on screen. I completely forgot to grab it. I'd be just yapping the whole time. Ooh, should have died there. But I'm stoked to play a cave game where your hitbox is smaller. The big hitbox of this game making me lose my mind. I don't know how to feel about this game. Like, if I was to call this, like, say, my favorite cave game. Because I was thinking about that. Like, the ones I put most time into that I'm most fond of are, like, Escalada 2 is my favorite, but ones that, like, have more impact to me are probably Daioujo. And probably this. Just because of the amount of time needed to spend for Hibachi. And I think the game's fucking awesome until certain sections in fucking stage 5 and the fucking stage 4 mid-boss. And all of Hibachi. I do think it's funny though that this game, like for a while they were doing like a Kai Katana, Death Smiles, DFK, shit like, whoop. I don't know what I was doing there. Here's what we get to do. We actually get to try the safe spot now. This is how you actually dodge this if you want to hold hyper into the next stage. Like, if you want to make the stage 4 mid-boss easier, if I was gonna fuck up, like, if I was fucking up the stage 4 mid-boss too many times, alright, let's see if we could get it. We have to... see the green, like, circle? Hey, that's the first time I did that in a run. What was I talking about? Fucking ADHD out the wazoo. Oh yeah, you can decide not to use your hyper and bomb on that boss. Do things like that safe spot. You hold hyper to like level 8. Or like don't even spend it on the stage 4 mid-boss. You use it on the stage 4 mid-boss. And you can be in a safe spot. That makes it significantly easier. The issue is that... Ooh, we're going to be at higher rank here. The issue is that the actual hard part of stage 4 mid-boss, you have to dodge still. I don't care about the part after the initial pattern. That part I've gotten good at. These are a bit awkward on this ship, but it actually turned out fine. Like, things like this are fine if they don't die very fast. What actually is an issue is this tank right here. So we got this big ship. How do we kill this fucking tank in time? I think we still use our shot. Did we get the B? I don't think we got the B, but that doesn't matter. We're not going for Hibachi this run. The run's already... Ah, we missed another B. I'm also mispositioned, so we have to adapt by staying here a little longer. And now we go in. This run we're just doing for fun, because there's no way I'm killing Hibachi twice on stream. Twice on the same one. Let's see if we can... Here's what I fucked up before. So if you do that and it goes wrong... Yeah. This is basically going to be as hard as a... Uh-oh. We're in so much shit now. If I ever did a run of this shit, we'll have to bomb pretty close. Whoop! I haven't lapped into dodging that one. Yeah, I think... I'm surprised how usable this one is compared to, like, AS. Like, you definitely still feel the damage difference, but, like, the ship still feels really good. Problem is you can't... This game's so goddamn hard, we need to pick the best thing. I'm thinking of playing Shippu, Kingdom Grand Prix, using not Miyamoto. I was looking at Bolgan. He's the Goblin tank. He's got a really awkward shot when you pick homing. That's fucking awesome to use. And it basically functions like Miyamoto. You can route it the same. With the issue being that, like, you might as well just play Miyamoto. I thought about... I thought about playing him just because I already got a clear on that with Miyamoto. It'd be cool to do a new thing. Did we kill the turret on top right? We didn't. See how relaxing this game is when you don't need to worry about a Hibachi requirement? You can get hit and keep playing. This ship might be way better in this section, yeah. This ship's way better at dealing with that one, maybe. Just because of swinging the shot. I don't know about this part, though. Maybe it's better here. Oh, this ship might be goated for the second half of this stage. Yeah, look at that. This might be one of the reasons you would pick BS over AS. Oh god, we have to dodge this. We still have 4 total lives, even though we've been throwing away stuff. I'm like, next game I play, I'm not doing any special requirement. I can actually use my lives in stock. It's beautiful. I went the wrong way. We might have enough room anyway. Usually you have to curve around to build just enough room. Yeah, that's so sketchy. Ooh, look how much not damage we have. We're gonna build a hyper, and we don't need a hyper for the rest of this boss. We might not even need it, because we only have to do a few dodges here. And I feel like I'm better at dodging with the green ship. For weird reasons. Woo! We rode the line of how fast and how slow we should go. I'm gonna go full speed and see if we can wall here. Because that's one way I died earlier, was not going full speed. But the issue being that, like, I didn't have room to cut. I bet there's still 1cc's. Like the Habachi requirement, we have double the lives. We've already died and spent resources and all of that, and we're still double the amount of leeway as the Hibachi requirement. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. We gotta go around and kill that turret before it causes problems. You're supposed to kill that one right away. The route is very, very similar, regardless of what ship you use. But my dumbass is like, is the route any different? Here's why I messed up before in the clear run. You needed to go further. I tried moving barely any. That's not what you want to do. I think we have to laser this guy. I've never actually tried this stage on a... I'm going too slow. Woo! I've never tried this stage on BS. I've just watched, I watched, like, Andrew's run of it. I watched Asagami's, like, they have, like, a 2-miss with it, which was fucking nuts. Because that dude's freaking inhuman and can dodge the first 2 patterns of Hibachi, which are basically, like, guaranteed resource dumps for me. How does BS do this section? It's probably exactly the same. We need to go faster. Woo! Ah! Alright, here's the point. I'm so fucking horrified of this section being a problem because I had so many inconsistencies. Let's not lose our 6 hypers. That would be funny, though. You're like dying in Psycho with all your stock. It's about this pattern. I feel a bit better about this one, but still can, like... It's one you have to react to. I can't see our hyper gauge. No, we still have to dodge the rest. If you build a hyper with that B, then it makes it easier. How much damage did... Oh, yeah. That's why I kept mentioning in our other runs. Well, let's just, bomb. That's why I kept mentioning that in the other runs. That you really want to be right next to the blue shots, otherwise that shit happens to you. Do we have hyper? Please. Thank you. We need hyper for this 4th one because it's really hard. And you don't want to dodge this one for very long because you can't just stream it like the others. There's some slight variance like that one, where if you move, like, just keep tapping, then it's going to give you, like, the one aimed at you and then the one aimed close to it, and it's going to give one aimed at you and one with, like, a little bit of a gap. That's why you run into situations like that. We have to laser the whole time. We don't have AS for the fast damage. That'd be funny if this doesn't clear. Like, we get the Habachi kill, and then we lose all of our life. We don't get the normal 1cc. That'd be pretty funny. Although we have a bomb now, so we do need hyper, though. I need to remember to laser everything. We're probably not gonna... Maybe this big ship built it in time. Nope, we got a bomb. That's fine, because the hyper is pretty usable in the section up ahead, if the section up ahead gives us issues. In fact, if this one's a problem, I'll just pop it now. This one right here, how does this ship do this? Do we just keep tapping to the... Maybe this ship is goated here. That felt slightly weirder, but maybe better than the A ship. I think I have to laser these. We have to go faster because I do less damage. Now, how do we deal with... Ooh, that's not good. Luckily, we'll just take our iframes and just iframe through the actually hard section. Please die. Oh, we got a hyper early, but it doesn't matter too much. We just gotta make sure we get to this tank. Now we wait for 2 mid-sized enemies. We wait for... Oh god, they came in faster than I thought they would. I wonder if there was either just shitty... No, I did hyper. That, like, kind of affects some things. Oh god, these take a lot longer to kill. And because we have to use laser, there's more bullets on screen. Do we have hyper? We don't. There we are. Just in time for the hyper recharge. Oh god, maybe we do use shot. I'm gonna move over to the side of it. We kill that first one. I think we still need to delay damage to get the... Nope, we need to kill it now. There we go, we still got it. That's my best hyper recharge yet. Let's actually use our resources and not fuck this up. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to use them. We need this turret dead no matter what before it shoots. That's nice we killed the big enemy on the right. Oh, I don't know how BS deals with this. I think it's the same. Please don't clip me. We want to go fast. We need to hit. Oh, we're still in hyper, actually. That'll make this easy. But it's going to make the next part hard. We don't have hyper to pop here. So we just built hyper to pop. Since we don't care about requirements, that's fine. Ooh, that's a free bomb we could use too. This game is so much better when we don't need to play perfect. I almost picked up the bomb. I wasn't looking. I looked at OBS. I saw the bomb coming in. I'm like, oh shit. Alright, we're just gonna bomb right away. Give me that! Ideally, you point blank here and we'll wait for it to come around, but I don't know at what point at the bomb's lifespan it is. We actually have 3 lives here. It felt like I have no lives left, but you're missing the... Those 2 on the top left are just your ones in stock. They don't count your current one. I was just about to say, I have an auto bomb too, so I don't even have to worry about dodging. Instantly get hit. Ooh! I was a pixel away from death. There's a way to dodge this I need to learn before the event, which lets you point blank for the entirety of that start. I don't know how to do it though. You have to like, it's like quick tap left here, quick tap down up. It's something like that. Let's see if the hyper affects this at all. Okay, we fixed the pattern. Instead of going for 3 and 3, we did 4 and 2. Yeah, I'm losing control of my stick. I like got scared. I thought about playing on hitbox and learning that just for this game. Because I think hitbox is superior to everything. But it would take so long to get used to it in shmups. I like it for other genres, like that you wouldn't think. But I haven't messed with shmups just because I already got the cab. It feels bad plugging something into the cab when you got like a... Part of the arcade appeal to me is the idea of like walking into the arcade and being able to like see what they got, pull up to a stick, throw in a quarter, see what you can do. If you're like this happens, I see, if you're like not used to the cave layout, like if you're used to Toho, where like default is shift to focus, Z to shoot, X to bomb, where it's like all backwards if you play cave, where it's just like shot bomb auto, where you're pretty much doing like the opposite. I never had issues getting used to the cave style, just because it's so different from keyboard. I played Toho with keyboard, and then as I got like really into shmups, I had this thing. Dude, I just blanked out on the entirety of the solar panel section. I don't even know what happened there. Just too busy daydreaming. This run was like 70, or I don't know. This one's so far behind the Hibachi one that kills, it's pretty funny. You do get, like, look here, I don't know how big the bonuses are. Ooh, that's a shit ton for lives remaining. I think scoring runs, what they do is they don't fight Habachi. Because the Hibachi drains all your resources, you're not no-missing that shit. Getting a 2-miss is fucking crazy. I think everything, like, purposely avoids, like, these or something. Oh, that's a funny impromptu clear. So for anybody still here, this is a cool event run by BAF, Scorching Hot Relay. It's got a bunch of cool stuff. I'll give you a sneak preview. They are playing Macross 2, doing all of the routes in like a 4-way versus or something. There's like something like that going on, which is pretty cool. And there's like there's other cool things in there. There's a lot of way more impressive things than what I can do. I'm hoping to just see Hibachi there and make the Hibachi requirement. I have no doubt I go 1cc it because we've done this so much. But thanks everybody for tuning in. That's probably gonna be me here for this. I appreciate everybody for showing up now and everybody who showed up for the Hibachi run. I can't believe that shit killed. I gotta look at that again. I went in with like no resources, but we got extremely lucky on the last life to where the pattern the DDP one gave wasn't bad to dodge. I like fucked up Hibachi a lot there. I was pretty mad too, I think, in my head. But it worked out. Alright. Thanks a bunch, everybody. I appreciate everything. I will be back with a not Saidaioujou game. Alright, goodbye.